How you doing, fight fans? EJ Boxing Live here. So we're going to be talking about WBA Championship, and they've got a tournament happening in the heavyweight division, and it's all about the heavyweight division this year. 2016 is the year of the heavyweights, trust me. So on the whole thing with Tyson Fury, Wilder, we're going to discuss that. We're going to go through the process, but first and foremost, we're going to go through the tournament. So as you can see on the chart here, you have Vladimir Klitschko, who's going to be facing Tyson Fury whenever, sometimes June, July, August, whenever. But that's the rematch, alright? So Tyson's the champion, yeah? It's weird though, even though Tyson's WBA champion, there's eliminations of him. Okay, in February, is that right? Oh, negotiations until February. That's what it says, between Luis Ortiz and Alexander Usanov, yeah? So when that fight happens, be very interesting who you think is gonna win. So we go to the next thing. I think it's gonna be I think, in my opinion, actually, you know what, let's go to the Tyson Fury thing first. Tyson Fury, yeah. Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko. In my opinion, if that happens, I got Tyson Fury winning the fight, and I think he'll probably win by stoppage. Even though I've been talking to James Ali Bashir, we're talking about it properly, and Klitschko's team and everyone around Klitschko's team, they feel like he has to try it more. He can't just let the belt go to someone like Fury, and it sits right in Fury. Fury's a counter puncher. Now, if Vladimir Klitschko has to come out of his comfort zone to chase Fury, he's gonna get knocked out. So I don't see any way how he can win. If he sits back and lets Fury can lead because he's quicker. He's got longer reach, so he's just gonna jab, extend, and close. And Fury can beat him anyway. He can beat him on points, or he can beat him by knockout. It's up to Vladimir. The onus is on Vladimir. Now, Vladimir hits much harder. Vladimir's percentage of fight totals and fight percentage is much higher than Fury's. So that's what they're saying. If he goes for and chance and tries to catch Fury in the exchanges, he can knock out Fury, because obviously we see Fury be knocked out by Steve Cunningham, who's a much lighter puncher than Vladimir Klitschko. But Vladimir Klitschko has to be able to pull it on Fury early and try and get his respect and try and go for the knockout. That's the only way he can get himself back, and it seemed like the whole Fury thing would never happen before. So, but I think Tyson Fury is going to win. Though they're not going to let things off now. They've got their foot on the neck of Klitschko, and they're not going to let him breathe for nothing. So I see that way happening. I see Tyson Fury winning by unanimous decision over the former champion Vladimir Klitschko. And so the next one, we have Luis Ortiz. Yeah, and Luis Ortiz in negotiation with Alexander Usanov, and if that fight happens, I've got Luis Ortiz winning that fight. Luis Ortiz hits hard enough he can win by knockout. Usanov doesn't show me no ambition to me. He don't show enough ambition, you know. I've seen he's the smallest. He's in sparring mode. If he might surprise me, but I've got Luis Ortiz winning that fight. Maybe a points decision for Luis Ortiz. We surprising people. But Luis Ortiz will win that fight. Or maybe he stops him on cuts. Maybe he stops him on cuts because he hits pretty hard in cut Usanov's face, but definitely Luis Ortiz win. So Luis Ortiz advances in the tournament. So we've got Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz. So as you can see in the picture here in the scales, there's on the other side we've got what's his name, Frez Quesno on the other side. He hasn't got an opponent yet, but it doesn't matter. If he faces either Rusha Shagayev and Lucas Brown, I got Lucas Brown will probably come through that against Shagayev. Shagayev's got experience. That fight's gonna happen in March the 5th. Is set. The date's set. But I think Lucas Brown will come through that fight. Just scraped by points, narrow points decision on that fight. And Quesno, if he faces Lucas Brown, I got him winning that. So Lucas Brown will probably advance there. And out of Tyson Fury, this is what people want to see. Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz. Bruh, how I see it, it's going to be hard for Fury to beat Luis Ortiz. They're going to have to try and get him old. It's going to be hard. But Luis Ortiz is a big, strong guy. He cuts off the ring well. He has a lot of power. Tyson's going to have to be on his 8 game to fight Luis Ortiz. If Tyson can evade the power shots and evade some, I'm sure Tyson can win. You know, a lot of holding, a lot of body shots, just the basically build up points. Same thing he did to Klitschko to stay out of range. He can win that fight easy, but if he starts mixing it up, bro, he's gonna get doomed. Trust me. And I have Luis Ortiz winning. So go either way. Luis Ortiz will be looking for the knockout. Hits very hard, and he's a very good boxer, very good counter boxer. So that's gonna be very hard for Tyson Fury. With Tyson Fury, will have to fight. He'll have to fight him when Luis Ortiz gets past Alexander Usyk, I feel. And if the winner of Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz, Lucas Brown ain't beating Tyson Fury, and he's definitely not beating Luis Ortiz. So Tyson Fury either will remain the WBA champion, or he might vacate the belt and allow Luis Ortiz. Let's put that scenario there. So let's say Tyson Fury says, you know what, I'm not fighting Luis Ortiz, he's boring, he'll make up some excuse, and then we can have Lucas Brown and Luis Ortiz fight for the vacant belt. Now that would be very interesting to see that fight. It'd be a war where it goes. Lucas Brown's not gonna be having it. Backwards and forward, great fight, but I think Luis Ortiz will slightly pull it off. In any scenario, Luis Ortiz will be going to the top. Nothing stopping that guy. Just age and opportunity. That's the only thing. Where he's old, but his style is so solid, man. It's that Cuban background of boxing. It's so it's hard, man. And he's the danger man in the division, whether people know or not. Even though Wilder's just got the most devastating power I've seen, but he's definitely the danger man. Never needs to win, but at least he's not on Wilder's radar in terms of WBA champion. So, but we'll see what happens in it. So as we know, Wilder and David Haye wants Wilder. As you can see here in the picture, they were sparring, and Wilder came to help David Haye spar when Haye was getting ready for Fury in their fight. And they heard there's rumors here that Wilder knocked out David Haye, and there's rumors that David Haye knocked down Wilder. Apparently more that Wilder knocked down David Haye in the sparring wars. So I don't know if they fought. They've been sparring together, but fighting real with gloves can hurt each other. It'll be a very technical fight. David Haye will be setting traps, but if he keeps getting touched up by Wilder, he's gonna have trouble. But he'll be looking to catch Wilder in the jump and ambush him, and try through a whole heap of flurry of shots and try and take Wilder out of there. And Wilder could go down in that fight. But I tell you what, if you ever catch David Haye cleanly, David Haye's in trouble. That's a promise right there. If Carl Thompson, a cruiserweight, could hurt him, and he definitely Wilder could hurt him for real. So, but a lot of people probably in that fight, they might favour David Haye, but we'll see how Deontay Wilder fares against Povetkin in that fight. And we also don't forget the sleeper, my dude. This is the guy rolling with him. Everyone's bombing in him. My guy's Prince Charles Martin. Prince Charles Martin, man, is my dude right there, bro. I don't care anyone. I like this dude. Big, 6'6", southpaw, man. Bro, I like him, bro. Look how he just laid out that dude and laid him out Ustinov, man. That was fucking beautiful, man. So I like him, bro. I think he can do exciting fights. He's got exciting fights on the way. So we see when Derek Chisoro's called him out. Hopefully, I'd like to see that fight with Derek Chisoro. And here we go, Tyson Fury. Look at Tyson Fury right there. He's out there saying, yeah, you got my belt, I want it back, we should fight me. So maybe Tyson Fury gets past Klitschko. Maybe he wants to get his old belt back. So Prince Charles Martin has a lot of options. Fury, Derek Chisora. It's great times, man. It's great times in the heavyweight division. So you like to see that matchup as well. Prince Charles Martin is in the mix. And also, yeah, Deontay Wilder laid out what's his name again? The Polish dude, man. He laid him up. He laced this dude up bad, bro. Laid him out all day, bro. So, and also, look, Fury's there. Fury's right there, calling him out. You see how they went face to face, nose to nose, face to face in the what's in the thing? What's it called again? In the ring after Wilder won his fight. So we'd like to see that fight as well, if that fight could happen as well. So there's a lot of interesting times in the heavyweight division, and I don't know how you see Wilder versus Fury. I mean, how you think that fight will happen? How do you think it's gonna go, man? You know, do you see a lot of people? The thing is, Wilder, it's very funny, yeah. With the power he's got, people still think they can get to him. But the thing is, yeah, even he makes a lot of mistakes, yeah, and you feel like you can get in there, but when he catches you, man, it's not. And I don't know, man, if he's there to look vulnerable to make you feel like you can get confidence. But me, I wouldn't. If I see Wilder come in the road and he want to fight me, I'd bloody cross the road, man. I ain't fighting him. That punch he laid on that dude there, man. The punch he laid on that Polish dude, Spilska, Arthur Spilska. The punch he laid on him, was nasty, man. It was filth. I thought Spilker was dead in the ring. I thought Wilder was going to be arrested. So Fury, credit to Fury when he wants to get in there with him. Good luck to him, bruv. Because I tell you what, I wouldn't get in there with him. Say that for now, bruv. No way, man. No flipping way am I getting in there with Wilder, bruv. Yeah, and but Fury wants it. You see Fury making a commotion off the thing, and you see them going nose to nose right there. So we'll see how that fight is. If that fight can happen, if Tyson Fury gets past the Manchester, gets Luis Ortiz and whatever. And then Wilder, here you go. Wilder's got Povetkin right here. Povetkin. They're in negotiations. We heard from 78 Sports TV. They're in negotiations. So that fight has a good possibility of happening. So we'd love to see that fight as well, man. And out of that fight, I got Wilder winning that fight. I think Wilder can beat him in so many ways. Wilder can make a lot of mistakes, yeah, and he can win it. But Povetkin has to fight the perfect fight. He has to make Wilder miss. He has to start picking up points from early, and he has to keep up for 12 rounds. And I just saw Spilks was a very slick fighter, very awkward fighter. He couldn't keep it up, man. Because the thing is, the hurt game in the heavyweight division. You know, they're trying to hurt you, and Wilder can hurt you really badly. And if you notice in that fight, he wasn't cut, he wasn't bruised, never came out of the fight hurt at all. So this is good for him, like healthy. So we'll see what Povetkin do. A lot of people favor Povetkin, but we'll see when he gets past Povetkin. Maybe a lot of people will start giving him respect. But for me, I've always gave him respect. Wilder, I always thought Wilder was the GOAT, the goods from back in the day. I said it was the real deal, and a lot of people didn't think so. But I think he's the real deal in terms of a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight. Heavyweights are not trying to be the most cleanest boxers. He looks good when they do. Heavyweights are about power, brute power, and it's about forcing their will. And Wilder can do that to many opponent, dominate, and then boy, he can be hurt, and that's the vulnerability makes him. Wilder's never in a dull fight, never. So anyway, so that's my WBA tournament, and seeing some of the matchups that you might be seeing this year. So hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown of the WBA Championship tournament. And yeah, man. So you leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and I'll happily get back to you. Alright, so I'm EJ Boxing Live, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas, the fat bump, the legend got him.
Yo, this is Chris Caban, chilling with my man EJ Boxing Live, one of the hottest, dopest boxing channels on YouTube. Check him out.
Some boxing beat some rounds on the EJ Live YouTube channel.
And Bethia was the number 10 rated contender, and he had never been knocked down. And Sonny destroyed his mouth. Bethia lost most of his teeth, basically with one or two left hooks.
Oh shit, boy! What was look at kids sleeping like Manny Pacquiao? EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.